Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin mainly today, and yes, as always, hope you're all doing very well. You have been able to trade Bitcoin good as always. We are now bouncing again from our long target. I still did not took any long trade in there. Oh, hello you. The cat is joining the stream. Yeah, the data was not the best for a major low. I would prefer something a little bit bigger, to be honest. But in any case, we're going to plan the targets to the upside, to the downside as always, so we can be ready for anything. And yes, so is the microphone working well? It is. Yes, perfect. So let's update the levels here. So by the way, Wednesday we was here. So since the last update, we've got a rise, so we've got a first touch into the weekly level. We've got just a continuation here into the next target. From here, we've got the Trump speech, and so from here we've got a massive wick to the upside. It did not took the highs on the CME here. We did took the highs, you can see here. Okay, but not on the real chart. So the last target here we have planned gave the short reaction. If you go and check, by the way, on the Exo charts here, so personally this was at night for me, so I did not took anything of that. What we just got here? Okay, I did not took any trade on this because I like to get some good night personally. Just gonna reduce a bit the volume on my side. There you go. But yeah, what's happened there basically is very simple. You've got here, if I take a screenshot, just gonna remove the microphone here. So if I take a screenshot of this, so this was a 10-second chart. This was much more easier to trade on this, to be honest with you. But basically here, so what you have locally is simply, a market structure. So you have a high, higher high, low, and you move from a low, higher low to low, lower low, and then you have a high, well, lower high basically next, and you just fully change the market structure here, where you can see a lot of shorts there coming in, moving the market lower. And you also got, if you go and check into this section here, you've got normally an MC short reaction at some point, well, from the very top, by the way. So you can see how the MC short reaction and the MC reactions are pretty strong when it's in the good target. This is just pretty insane. Perfect MC short reaction and get directly the massive drop next. This is just pretty crazy. So yeah, but yeah, for me it was at night, so I did not took any trade on this. Yesterday, I was saying here, well, still lower will be nice. Not crazy reaction here at the lows, to be honest with you. We just got a lot of early longs. We finally took out the low here. As I was saying, I would prefer to take the overall bottom there around 81,300. So we did. That's pretty cool. From here, what's happened? Well, we just got, you can see here, a low, lower low. We just absorbed everything here. Low, higher low. So you have some shorts, but the limit longs are absorbing the shorts basically. A bit of demand here to reverse. Okay, you can see the 6 million, sorry, here. Again, pretty complex to long. Why? Because you've got this massive bearish CVD at that point. You've got a high, low high, and you've got a high and a clear higher high next. So yeah, not the best and the most easiest, well, long trade, to be fair. Okay, we don't even have, well, before we did got some bullish CVD, but not after. We've got some longs to follow, well, to reverse the bullish CVD, but still some big bearish CVD here. So overall, so not the best. While overnight we just printed some new data, so we've got a continuation, some short around the view up here, as you can see, and again another increase in price, some shorts again overnight here. Well, 5-6 a.m. here, some new shorts. All of this is getting absorbed. You can see we have a low, higher low, low, and lower low here on the right. So bullish CVD, and this is now giving the push to the upside, but mostly to stop the shorts. As you can see, as we have more likely some positive data in the candles with some decreasing of the open interest. So these are simply some shorts getting stopped out. The move up is not very strong, to be honest with you. Consider the open interest just decreasing while moving up here. So yeah, not the very, I'm not too worried about this, to be honest with you. Well, if you just pump massively from here, we pump massively from here. But yeah, overall not a very strong uptrend. So and the weekend is coming, so I will not be surprised to slow down a little bit at some point. Maybe not directly now, but yeah, or see some strength. For example, now upon the breakout of this move, get some massive amount of longs coming in, and yeah, not absorbed and able to push the price. So if we do so, then yes, this is classed as bullish. But unless this happen, Yeah, so anyways, we have a gap above us. Please be aware of this. So we have this gap at not 95, 85,100 up to 85,000, well, 86,000 basically. Okay, to be accurate, 85,900 and 1440 by the way, dollars. Yeah, so let's just update all of this. Sorry, this daily tab, so we can move this here. There you go. Let's go next to charts here. By the way, you can see there's a DNPOC test. I'm testing some new ticks because Bybit did change the ticks, updated the ticks. So it's now, you know, before it was 0.5 for one tick. Now, so $1, and so, well, no, you have to add one tick to do $1 because it was 0.5 tick. So two ticks, sorry. So now it's 0.1. So you have basically to do times 5. So for example here, 5 times 5 to 50, and so that's why, for example, there is the NPOC above that I'm testing. But the premise, well, we have to see how this is playing out basically on the chart, because to be fair, the TX50 looks still good. So yeah, I will update all the levels, but yeah, I'll just mark, for example, the DNPOC test, because these are no, for now, confirmed DNPOC. So no naked session path control. We have a TPO above here, but nothing crazy otherwise. We have here 81977.2. Oops. Ah, come on. 977.2, Control X, Control V. 81977.2, perfect. Let's just this music is better. Oh wow, let's look at this. No, it's I'll have to no, it's not this, it's this, yeah. Let me just go, oh wow, let's look at this. This is pretty, yeah, this is 40. Yeah, this is 40. 40 978. Okay, this is the same. Can you load or? Hope the stream is not too laggy. Wow. The template is fully bugged here. There you go. So almost the same. DNPOC, so we'll have one at the low here. Let's add this. 81,942.5. All right. Let's go with a TX1. 937, 940. Yeah, it's the same. And let's try the 250 here. Yeah, please don't. Nah, come on. No, please, I'm coming. 81,968. Wait, what? 81,962. Okay, it's basically the same right now. At 50. Okay, good. So this is updated. Bit of bullishivity again, some shorts. Well, they clean this bullishivity, they can drop, but for now, nothing crazy. So let's go on the 15 minutes here, because on the 1 hour we just have a wick above, so it's not the best to pull the fixed range here. Let's do this like that. Okay, yeah, nice. And so the anchor, if you want his way exactly, completely broken already. Wow, not even a no reaction there. Well, a small pullback, but nothing crazy. Okay, so let's pull this. Right, so well, the target will be this, to be honest with you, if we start breaking above here. I'm not interested in anything if we break above here into this target, to be honest with you. Okay, if we start breaking above this, well, again, we can look for the old weekly negative path control daily level, but I mean, these are already tap levels, so I'm not going to trade this personally. I'm just gonna wait for either, you know, a loss of, for example, we just go above, flip into support, fake the pump, do something like that. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, this is going to be this target I'm going to trade. Maybe if we do a complex approach like this above, but otherwise, yeah, nothing. I'm not going to look for a trade up here personally. So if we do break this resistance, so we have this possible short trade today. Well, maybe not to a new low, but well, overall that would be nice to go for a new low, to be honest with you. That'll be cool, but yeah, we'll see. Because we also have some support here to be aware of now. So yeah, this is only resistance. If we start breaking this, we can simply go, you know, for the next target with targets we have planned, so to speak. We can look for this. Okay, so I have a swing through pan basically of the highs. Let me just move this. There you go. Yeah, we cannot do it that way. There you go. Nice. So you have these two shorts basically. Sorry, you have the first one here above this high, so to speak. That will be ideated this fixed range. Where is this? I ideated that. All right. So we can put also this right here. Yeah. So we have a short between these SFPs, okay, up to this value low previous downtrend point of control. Okay, this is the next big short. So we have a swing through pan failed auction first of all into this target. That is the first part of the first target. Then we have the upper part here of the first target. That is basically this path control big range here, value low. So this one is a very important one at 90,000 basically. If we start breaking this, we can simply look for, this is already a good sign of strength on Bitcoin, to be fair. Okay, but again, don't forget we can still do a fake out above. Okay, what happened before? So this is already a good sign of strength if we start reclaiming 90,000, but we still have some resistance to claim next. For example, we have this nice previous downtrend value high. We have also this all-time high downtrend to the bottom. We have done value low. And we have also a monthly negative path control. So this is a bit of a big resistance with a swing through pan here. So these are the two next short trades: swing through pan, path control, value low. If we break the first target, we can look for the next one here around 92,500 basically. Okay, and if we start breaking this, we can look basically next for 97, 98,000 next, well, 96, 97,000 basically next around this path control. Okay, so yeah, that is the plan. And so now with the long, so we still have this long. I still did not took anything in there. The reaction is not good enough for me in here. Nothing crazy big for a bottom, to be honest with you. So yeah, I will prefer a new low again, to be honest with you. We'll see if we can get it. But yeah, still this long trade. Now of course we've still got a bounce, so we printed some new support, so we have to plan this support before to look for a new bottom here to take a long. So this is what we're going to do now. By the way, gonna set an alert here. There you go. And so we can look for what here. So well, the premise, we need the top to get the real good targets. If the top is in, for example, right now, we can look for the following targets. So well, again, I'm not really sure the top is in right now, but anyways, yeah, so we have a nice target around this point of control, the NPLC TPO zone. Okay, but again, please be aware of that. If we go above here, spend some time up here, and then retrace, the fib fixed range will be pulled, you know, to the end of this move, and so the volume is going to be completely different, so the targets might change. Okay, so for now, if the top is in, you can say, well, this is a target, but if we continue above here, we just print something. Even if we just push up from a much higher, well, the targets are going to be completely different. Okay, and you can see here with this nice bullish activity with a short, so you can see bullish activity. We continue the rise, and they're getting stopped out. You can see here, boom. This is a good data or not? Just gonna check on the web version because sometimes it's a little bit buggy because of a VPN. No, it's fine. Good. Perfect. So yeah, you can see here all the shorts there. Well, not all of them. You still have some direct, but you still have 1.8 million that got direct here due to the bullish activity there. So yeah, Bitcoin, we're done, I think, with the wave. Nothing crazy new, to be honest with you. Still looking for the same things, so not gonna update that. But yeah, so this is a short term Bitcoin. If we start reclaiming this, I'm looking for, well, I'm not looking for these levels up here. I'm not gonna trade anything here. I'm gonna wait for a new high or a loss of this resistance, basically. And yeah, for a long, we have for now this target, but it might change, as I was saying earlier, because if we push higher, we're going to print some new data, some more volume here to the upside, so this will be a little bit different. By the way, where is the value high here on the 1 hour of this latest downtrend? All right, nice, perfect. If I'm correct, we have an MC strat target just up here. Yeah, this is nice. We'll see the reaction there. Oops, what I did here, nothing. All right, so yeah, we'll have an MC strat target in there. That's very nice. Into this resistance, and yes, that's it really on Bitcoin for today. Do we have any news, by the way? Yes, and some important ones, by the way. Completely forgot about this, so let me just add some an alarm. I mean, two, by the way, because we'll have two news at different time. So we have 2:30 UTC plus 2, 2:30 PM UTC plus 2, so it's at 2:25, and then we have 5:25, so let's add 5:20 PM UTC plus 2. 5:20. There you go, perfect. Nice. Bitcoin, so we're done, fully done with this. Atom, lovely bounce from the long target, to be fair, but yeah, Bitcoin, I'm not really taking the trade on the outs right now. I'm not taking these at all. This one might bounce also, but I don't want to risk anything on these. Ton is finally pulling back after, you know, taking the last high here, so that's pretty nice, really good to see. Now we have what as support? We have this nice point of control Valero zone with a few swing through pans here, as you can see. We have these were below, and this one is much below here. So let me just do it that way here, because wow, yeah. Well, we have a bit of support right now, to be honest with you, around these lows. Okay, now the best way to reclaim this point of control, then do this before to enter a long trade. Okay, if we have to long this. PEPE, so we've got two trades planned here. Basically, we've got the first one of this target. Bitcoin, I guess, was not bullish at that time, so we can get rid of that. We went into the second one here. First bounce, second bounce, pretty nice. Again, I'm not taking this trade on the outs at the moment personally. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the weekend at least, and then we'll see. Gold is pulling back, by the way. Gold. I made some TA yesterday. By the way, I took a short on that, yeah? Yeah, I took a short yesterday on this. Completely forgot about that, by the way. So anyways, this, there you go. So gold, let me just show you here. So what we have planned basically in the last update. Let me just hide that. Wave 5 targets there. So we have planned, you know, this wave. So we've got all the wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 here was into all the wave 5, you know. So we was into the blue wave 5. We have this wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, the yellow ones. We've got 2 important targets planned. So we are hitting now this zone here, nice. We've got 2 big targets planned. The first one here, you can see SFP above the FIP. And just come and crash. By the way, it was, well, crash 3%. Basically, this is not crazy huge, but still 3%. This is pretty big compared to, well, the previous crash, to be honest with you. So now, well, again, we can just continue the extension. For example, here, this absolutely 100% can be another wave 1, 2. Just maybe take the lows once more and continue 3, 4, 5 again, and then again continue with another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the wave 5, and just continue like this again and again. So yeah, this is something absolutely possible, and this is what's happening in the big bull market. I just don't want to crash, and this is what is happening for now. You can see here we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, massive wave 5. Again, if you just zoom out, by the way, here you can see here small 1, 2, small 3, 4, boom, massive wave 5. So here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, the green wave here, boom, massive wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, the pink wave, boom, massive wave 5, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, massive wave 5. I mean, yeah, so if we have to push higher, it's absolutely possible, and we might do it, to be honest with you. At that point, we'll have a lot more chance to continue the rise like this. Okay, it's like that when it is in a bull market. So now what will change basically my view on this is if we start to, for example, free fall from here, take this bottom there and start, well, here we'll switch already the, well, I would say it is not really the lower time frame, but on this asset I would say this is a lower time frame market structure. So we'll get a high, well, low, high, higher low, higher high, and here we'll start going with a lower high, and then you can print, you know, you will get the resistance of this move down, and you will be able to maybe, if you manage to hold the resistance you have planned, to maybe hold a lower high, and so from here you will be able to take a short here and write this down. And then again, to really fully confirm that we're in something a little bit bigger, we can look for this bottom here to be taken for a bigger market structure, basically a bigger view on this. But yeah, the goal will not be to crash directly, because this will be a wave 4. Okay, if we have to pull back, you can see it's not a massive crash. Like, again, everything is possible. Please don't forget this. No financial advice, but normally here this should be a wave 4. So you have to go for a wave 4 for the moment. If we have to crash really for a wave 4, just trying to do this, we can look for the following target. So it's not on this chart because this one here don't have the volume, but it's on that one here on the daily time frame, or the 3 days, can't remember exactly. But anyways, yeah, it might be the 3 days, to be honest with you, or maybe the weekly. So yeah, here we go. So we have, you know, the wave 1, 2, 3. If we have to pull back, we can look for the wave 4, and then we can look for another wave 5 again. So we have 3 targets basically. We have this monthly level around 2,600. Then if we drop below here, we have the SFP plus 50% of the wave 4 on the regular scale. And if we drop below, that will be the best, to be honest with you. We will touch this value high. Where is this volume here? Yeah, you can see we still have a bit of support around. So all the targets are good, to be honest with you. We have this first one here, second one here we have some confidence, for example, here with a 50% the swing failure pan, and this one here we have, of course, some bigger confidence monthly, the much bigger value high, the 50% lock scale, the anchor rate view update is going to come here. So we have a few supports there, to be honest with you. So yeah, 3 support for the wave 4, and then we can look for possibly the wave 5 up here next. Okay, just wanted to show you this on gold. By the way, on the lower time frame here, so the reason why it did took the short, let me just boom, do this. I might take profit soon, to be honest with you. So it's simply because we came into the 61886% plus the path control, the latest downtrend, as simple as that. Basically the anchor if you want was lower. Yeah, well, still in the zone here, but went a little bit higher here. Now you can see this is a resistance. So I might I would prefer a new low to take profit, but I might start to take profit if we start to reclaim this point of control again with the anchor rate view up here, to be honest with you. Okay. As I'm not reading the order flow on this thing, I just, for example, I don't know if we do an SFP or something, if we get a demand next to anything here, I have no idea. So, yeah, it's a little bit more complex to trade, but yeah, I wanted to bet on the possible, you know, bigger wave for just like that. And well, we've got the good target. Then we start to reject, so I just took the short basically. Simple as that. But yeah, so that is the reason why it took that. And otherwise, we're done, I think, for today, to be honest with you. What we are having right now, so the bullish average, as you can see, is playing out now. The lower time frame here, bullish EVD, boom. And moving up, and we keep getting some big shorts again. This is, want to see some longest here at the top. This is not the best. Something interesting before was this. 13.6 3, yeah, I mean this is getting weaker and weaker. You can see 13 million of volume here, 6 million, 3 million. Yeah, but yeah, for now there is no real looks like we'll have an MC short reaction, yeah. But again, we will like to see the absorption removed first of all, because yeah, that'll be the best. So yeah, that's it for today. So thank you all for watching. Wishing you all a nice weekend ahead. Take care of you as always, and catch you all over, well, in Discord. Otherwise, I'm gonna post in here. Okay, for example, here lower will be nice still. The lower will still be nice, to be honest with you. We'll see if we can get that. It depends if we manage to reject the target here. Reject this target. If we manage to do this, I'm gonna move this on the left because you can't see the price action otherwise. And if we hold the support next, for example, it depends on all of this basically, but still lower will be nice overall, to be honest with you, because what happened there was not very big, to be honest with you. So yeah, that will still be nice to make one more new low, to be honest with you. Now yeah, we'll see if we can get it or not. If not, for me, well, it's missed and it's absolutely fine. There are always opportunities, you know, in the market, so I'm not too worried about this. Not in a rush for a trade. But anyways, have a brilliant day ahead. Take care, have a nice weekend, and catch you all on Monday for the next one. Cheers.